Alright, can you let me know if the audio's coming through or if it's just... Because I'm not sure if this is actually fully set up, but I think it is.
I don't hear any audio.
So it's not doing the mic audio at all?
No.
Okay, hold on, let me double check. Because it should be going.
I do see the screen, but I'm trying to put all my sounds. And make sure that we upload someone else's video just to make sure.
The mic audio? Yeah, it's going through. It's going through.
Well, how come I can't?
Okay, hold on, I don't know. Check. I'm not sure. You might need to refresh it, is all it is. Okay. We're back. It's been a long 8-month break, but it was needed. Alright, so today we're doing our first, go at the Pokemon Shining Pearl walkthrough. Probably not going to be streaming for too long, but we'll see how far we can get. So for now, I guess let's just kind of hop right into it. Hopefully it just keeps it in the same audio, because I've had an issue where it will catch the audio during stream, but it won't like keep the audio when it goes to VOD. So I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna go, but hopefully this all works out. So this is, of course, everyone should know this by now. This is Pokemon Pearl's remake from Illica. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. I've been playing Diamond, actually, and yeah, it's definitely got some new features and been changed a little bit, but it's nothing like major different. But it's been fun. It's been fun. I've been so excited for these games. I don't know what to... I'm just gonna call them the same as, no. This is for my boy. He's gonna be my rival probably through this, and we might do some battles later on once he gets into it. I probably spelt it wrong, but my bad. Forgive me. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any Nuzlocke challenges like right off the back, or if I'm going to be doing that later on, but that's something to kind of look forward to. Kind of just change up a little bit. There's not really much change to the game itself other than the art style so far, for the character and the map wise. I mean, I would have preferred to see them like go back and have done it like with what they did with Sword and Shield, because we still have some of the same features. It was pretty good. But so far, it's great. It's great. I don't know why I double clicked that, but okay. I'll go with it. Same problem. Different system. Like you try to make it just skip fast enough, and it's just not happening. Alright. Alright, so now we're supposed to go meet up with our friend here. It was very interesting seeing them like do it in this kind of style form. It was kind of similar to what we had on the DS, but I think like this 3D art chibi style is it kind of fits Pearl and Diamond a little bit better than what the original art was, but I preferred the original artwork because I think that to me was just way too much fun to play with. But it's always interesting to see different art styles, just in my opinion. But I think the originals could have been expanded had they had the features that we do now with Switch. But nevertheless, still really good. Still classic games. Love it. I might just turn this into a Nuzlocke for the memes itself, but I probably get a little cheesed off at that point. I'm not sure which starter I want to go with, but I think here would be the save point for shiny hunting. I might do that, but I don't know. Might as well. We're going for the shiny Pengu. Definitely going for the shiny Pengu. It's a good thing we turned on like fast text, because then we can just skip through everything. I'm sure everyone's seen like the actual gameplay through Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum back in the day, so I'm not gonna change too much or try to skip through too much, because I just want to just be able to run through and just go with it. So alright, so we're gonna start it off. I think this one, yes. We're not gonna be able to tell if it's shiny or not, but until we throw it out, so it should be great when we actually do get one. And it is not a shiny. I wonder if this box actually works. Let me put this out and see if this will actually work. If this works, hopefully it does. I think I fixed the issue that I had with initially.
I could hear you the whole time.
Could you? Alright, cool. I'm hoping that the chat function works, because I put it to where it could be seen on screen, but I don't know. I just want to make sure. So I typed in chat real quick, just to, yeah, it's working perfectly. Okay. That is one down. Definitively working now. I honestly think Piplup might be the best starter for doing this and doing the whole doing the whole run through, honestly. I mean, Torterra could be pretty good too and pretty unique, but I don't know. Definitely not a shiny. Definitely not a shiny. We'll keep the stream going until we at least get our shiny Pengu. Move this box. I bought a Pikachu edition wired controller. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But unfortunately, for some odd reason, it worked for like 5 seconds. I'm gonna have to tweak with it to make sure that I turn off the Joy-Cons before I go ahead and do it. And hopefully we can get our shiny Pengu on a low roll. That'd be great, honestly. I feel like we're probably gonna get up there in like the thousands maybe before we actually get it. But that's fine. I mean, I can take my time with it. It's gonna be alright. It will be a-okay. It always cracks me up because normally this guy's name's Barry, and he's always the one that, you know, volunteers us to go into the grass to begin with, and it's just always cracked me up, man. Normal. I want to see real quick if we can pull up a picture. Shiny. Okay. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, it's gonna be green and blue. Okay. I've pulled up a picture. I'm putting it off to the side. Just checking. It has been a while since I've seen a shiny Pengu, so it's gonna be pretty fun. Just gonna kind of skip through this real quick and just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. I think the number rolls for even the Pokeradar are kind of the same or consistent, but not too sure. But hopefully, you know, it stays consistent like with the old farming method. But that's another time. Ah, another regular. It's okay. It's alright. I think the fun part would be trying to get through without having to use the Master Ball. So I think like I'm gonna try to get as many ultras and regular Pokeballs to try to get all the legendaries without having to waste that Master Ball for the longest time, probably. It's probably possible, but if I remember it right, like you're gonna be burning through almost like 100 ultras per. So I know we've got Azelf, Mesprit, I forget the other one, and then we've got Palkia. I don't know if there's any other legendaries, but I assume there's gonna be more, and we might have some pseudos. I think it'd be. I really want to get like a Gibble to get Garchomp. That thing is god tier almost. It's just ridiculous. But of course, eventually I want to get like Torterra because I know that one just absolutely shreds. But you know, I mean, you never know. Um, Eventually, there might be people that are farming starter eggs. I might do starter eggs if I can manage to catch a Ditto. And I might talk to some people and try to get a foreign Ditto maybe. Do farm it the Masuno method, but it's no guarantee still. So we might still be doing breeding or, you know, just farming in general, you know? I mean, it's kind of just is what it is at this point. Like, luckily or hopefully, we will end up getting, a shiny this way rather than. But there's no telling how long it could potentially take versus how long it is going to take. I think Sinnoh's like where everything actually began. I could probably resave because there's like one more step and then another step after that. So there's two steps in between me and the doorway to where Barry starts talking, and then we go in, yada yada yada. You know the route. I just wish that this was faster. But of course, we cannot rush it. As much as we'd want to, we can't. So we just gotta do it as is. Still no shiny Pengu. Alright, we're back. Sorry. I was just ordering some food, getting everything set up, and we are fine. Everything's golden. Let's make sure that everything's good. Hopefully we end up getting it on a very low roll. Like I said, I'd love a low roll to get our shiny Pengu, but we might not get a low roll. But that's fine, that's fine. I'm okay with taking our time, trying to get it. It's okay. We've got plenty of time. Not going to sweat. We didn't get it. Alright. That's okay. That is definitively okay. It's okay. We're almost there. I feel it. I feel it. It's going to be any one of them. Any one of them. Any one of these could be it. And it's okay. It's gonna be alright. Hopefully we can get it. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed, man. I think, honestly, out of all three starters, I really liked Turtwig, who later evolves into Torterra, but I also really like Empoleon. Like, it's just too good not to use. That thing is tanky, it's immune to poison. Or I think it's immune to poison. Because it's water and steel, I think, right? Because steel's immune to poison. But I could be wrong. I'd love to get Crobat. Maybe an Alakazam later on down the line. But we'll see how we go out. And make it through. I know eventually I want to try to get a team together, maybe try to get Penguin on to kind of have a battle or two, maybe. Who knows what's going to happen. But we will see what happens. It's always going to be random. It's always going to be fun. Darn. It's okay. We're bound to get it eventually. Bound to. Like, I think it's 1 in 4,096, but I could be wrong. But it's okay. I'm pretty sure. It should still be the same counter, but really no telling, considering that it could be any number of them, to be honest. Any number. So I'm hoping for a low roll, but we're probably not going to get the low roll one. We're probably going to get a larger roll. Nope. That is a definitive no. That is not the Pengu we are looking for. Is she having a dream?
Yeah.
Poor girl. My poor puppy. We want the green Pengu. Definitively want the green Pengu. Oh, let me mute up. Yes, grinding for the Pengu. I think this was, I think the second game I got my first shiny in. Because the first one was Pokemon Yellow. It's the special Pikachu edition. Um, the second was... No, it was Platinum. And that's when I got the shiny Pengu. But hopefully we can get it again. Definitely not that one. Definitely not. And that's okay. We'll get there. We will get there. Yeah. That's the right one. Definitively not. I feel like we're close, but not close enough. It's like, ah! The odds are insane. 4,000 resets. Yikes. That's when we get to it. Somewhere along the line, we are going to get it. I just wish there was a way to just skip ahead, see if you can get a shiny. Like, that would be cool. What would be cool is, like, if, like, within the first month, it was not possible to get a shiny starter. And then they just update the game later on, and they're like, hey, would you like your starter to be shiny? Yeah, that would be, like, just a great gift right out the gate. But, then it would take away the grind. So, I mean, for at least the starter. Just a starter. Just a starter. I'm gonna try to get one of each form, so like, get like one shiny, one regular of each of the Pokemon in the Pokedex. That might be something we might do. But I don't know. Okay. What never ceases to amaze me is that, all jokes aside, like, nothing bad would have potentially happened at the start of the game. But then there would have been, like, no necessarily way of, you know, getting your starter in these, in Pokemon Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum, if we didn't actually go out into the grass with Barry. So, I mean, it's understandable, but I wish we just, you know, had a different side story or something. I wish that they had their own, like, way of doing it, but I mean, for the most part, this is just the same game, which is great, because this is like one of my favorites, but I kind of wish they would have released Platinum at the same time. I think that would have been pretty cool, but we could end up getting Platinum later on. Because I don't think that there's any actual way of getting Giratina, which Giratina's from this region, so I don't know if it's even included in the Pokedex or not, but it'll be interesting to see how we kind of play that out, I guess. But all the characters really are, like, they're really cute with the chibi art style. Like, just the big bobblehead action figure is what it looks like. So it's always entertaining. Like, you see them walking along and their heads kind of just juggle between, like, 2 points. Just, two. It's great. I haven't even been counting the resets at this point. I'm just like... And ironically, even as we're trying to roll for a Piplup, we're more than likely going to get, like, either a Chimchar or a Turtwig that actually is shiny before we get a shiny Piplup. I've had that happen a few times on Platinum, trying to get a shiny Pengu. And I'll accidentally select, like, Turtwig or Chimchar, and it be a shiny, and it's like, aw, you joking? You're absolutely kidding me. And I'll be like on roll 3075 was the first one that I got, and I accidentally clicked like Turtwig, and it was a shiny. I was like, oh no, that could have been Piplup. We need a new evolve form from Golduck, though. That would be pretty dope, to get Golduck like a Galarian form for Sword and Shield. I think that would be pretty dope. Like, either a G-Max, or even potentially its own Galarian form and evolutionary line. But I don't think we're going to get too much more content for Sword and Shield. But that's okay. That is a-okay. Okay. Like, what would be funny to me is if what was in the Pokeballs at the start of this game in particular was like completely randomized. You have no idea what's going to be in each Pokeball. Like, you couldn't see into them. That would be entertaining because you would never know. You'd have to just keep starting over just to find it. The one that you want, and it could have been potentially a shiny. You never know. That would have been so funny. Like, if you couldn't see into them and make the selection of which one you wanted, it just gave you one at random. I think that would have been funny, personally. Oh, man. It is tough. Tough, 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 tough. comes the herd. Nope. Don't. Skip.
Hey, get out of the food bowl. Not yours, different food.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of there.
Is it gonna be this one? Are we gonna see a shiny Pengu? And it's a regular Pengu. So close, man. I feel it. We've gotta be. Probably not, but still, I'm hopeful. Still hopeful. Still hopeful. Shiny Pengu. Let's go. Come on. I just think Piplup was like one of my favorite water starters. I love Inteleon from Sword and Shield, but I think my top 3 water type starters is and has to be like let's see. Dude, that's a tough one. Squirtle, obviously the OG. Amazing. Oshawott and Piplup. Before Gen... I forget what Gen it would be. I think it's 8. Before Gen 8, I want to say. Before Gen 8, I honestly believe that... I think I'm saying it right. I think it's Gen 8. I'm trying to think. Would it be Gen 8? I think. Yeah. I'm just gonna go with it. I'll correct myself later on if I'm wrong. But before Gen 8, I think it would be Squirtle in the number 1 position. Oshawott in number 3, but Piplup in number 2. But if it was just based off of, like, you know, typing and preference, I'd probably go with the Penguin every time. If Squirtle is not an option, I would probably definitively choose just the Penguin. Because Empoleon is ridiculous later on. Like, it just goes in and wrecks shit. So, I honestly would have to say that definitively, it's gotta be the Penguin. I don't know. I could be wrong, but, I mean, besides Squirtle, like, the real tough water types to beat would have been Oshawott when it evolved into Samurott versus Piplup, honestly. A big one for me is like, hey babe, if you think about it, like I don't know if they ever said where he was at the time or whatever. Before Professor Rowan came back to Sinnoh, where do you think he was?
That's a good question.
Like, I don't know if he was out in Johto or the Kanto region or any of the other regions, but I remember him saying something about just returning to Sinnoh. But it never, like, specified where he was. So, that's...
Maybe not one of those things too many people paid attention to.
I don't know. It could have been explained in the anime, but I didn't really watch too much of the anime, to be honest. Because I got stuck trying to watch the first series, the Indigo League. They used to have it on Netflix, but it didn't have, like, the final couple episodes or whatever, so it kind of skipped out on over half of the Johto region's league, basically. Like, it didn't have the final thing, like where he fought the Elite Four, or if he went up against Gary or lost. Because I remember at one point in time where there was a part where they were fishing and they were drawing numbers to do a Pokemon battle style tournament with Magikarp, but that wasn't even shown on the series in Netflix. Like, they just said the final episode, and it's like, what? So I think they got it wrong. But they never went back and fixed it, and then they removed the series for a while from Netflix, so I don't know.
What number are you on?
I don't remember. I think I'm just going to go ahead and rewatch it. Like, it's a binge-worthy, show for the most part. But
like, what number are you on to try to get the shiny Pengu?
Oh, man, I've lost count, honestly. I haven't even been counting my resets. Like, I just really want to... Here, let me pull up a picture for you.
I know what it looks like, but they're really hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, they really are. Shiny.
Hey, Kill.
Hold on. But yeah, that's the evolutionary line and what it looks like as a shiny. It's kind of like a turquoise sea blue, but it's just one of my favorite starters, honestly. I mean, the water type being combined with the steel type is so useful later on in Elite Four, just for Pearl, Platinum, and Diamond, because you have the bug type user later on. I think it knows. No, it definitively knows a poison type move, because I think he has a Drapion, and that's a poison bug type. And yeah, it's kind of nuts to hit it. But if you have, I think Empoleon can learn Drill Peck, which kind of does some damage because it's a flying type move, but it's not necessarily like a massive move that does some chip damage or something. But it can possibly provide you with a crit, so. Not a shiny. Not a shiny. It's okay.
What are the chances?
The chances of actually getting a shiny is basically, so it's put on a RNG, which is a random number generator, and the max RNG to get a shiny is 1 in every 4,096, I think, if the numbers are right. I think that's the number. My only other option is probably try to farm it via the Masuda method, but I don't know if that actually works on this one, because this is developed by Illica. But they did have Masuda overlooking it from Game Freak, so I don't know.
It's probably like your 5th time doing it.
No, this is not my fifth time. Like, this is. I'll tell you that much. I know it's been more than five. It's the stream's been going on for over an hour. So yeah, no, it's definitively way
Already?
over five.
Already?
Yeah, yeah, we just now hit the hour 2 minute marker. Most of it's just skipping through the chat, trying to get to where the starter is, because like this is the best way to farm the starter. Um, I mean, I could just skip trying to get Pengu for right now, and then just focus on progressing through the story, um, and getting like my final team slot set and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do that, then I'm just gonna go grind through the whole thing, get through it, and then I'm gonna go get a ditto, and I'm gonna talk to people and see if they aren't willing to trade dittos in a different country or whatever, so that I can just try the Masudo method on this and try to get to breeding and stuff. I don't know, man. I don't even know if the Masudo method's gonna work on this one, but I mean, he was overlooking the project, so I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did have Masuda overlooking the whole process that Ilka did. I don't know. I think that's what people were saying, that Masuda was overlooking the project and helping with the code. But I could be wrong. Like, I love how, even in the beginning of it, even back in the day, it always cracked me up. Like, Barry always wanted us to go and try to find the Red Gyarados at the very beginning of the game. But we didn't even have a Pokemon to battle it, so, like, we were just going to see it, maybe take a photo of it or something. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm really excited for next year, though. Really excited. Because we're basically going to be time traveling backwards into time, and Pokemon Sinnoh region Legends of Arceus. I think that's the name of the game that's coming out next year. And this is just a teaser until then, because, they haven't really gotten anything new for Pokemon in a while, so. Which is fine. It's fine, but it would be dope, in my opinion. Because we're supposed to be, like, going back in the time, like, before even Pokeballs were invented, I guess. Or we might be using, like, the wooden type Pokeball thing from the Celebi movie. That was a good movie, to be honest. I've seen that one, but I still need to go back and watch a few. I didn't really get too heavy into some of them, because, like, the one with Hoopa was kind of confusing. And, because there's, like, 3 or 4 different versions of the same movie over and over again with alternate endings and stuff. So it's crazy, but, I mean, they go back and change things. It's alright, though. It is always interesting. Always interesting, nonetheless. I might go to the 1 hour and 30 minute marker, and then just end the stream, and then come back again either later or tomorrow to go for the shiny Pengu. Because I'm going to want to count how many times we've software resetted to see if we could get it narrowed down to how many times I've already done it. I'll probably do it like 3 more times and wrap up for now. Try again later. Could not hurt. Could not hurt to get a count. So we can kind of guesstimate where we're at this point. No, I don't want Turtwig. Probably gonna do it one more time. Take a break, get some food. Alright, so this is gonna be the last time we're gonna take a quick break. Gonna do some counting once this goes to VOD so that I can try and calculate how many times we've actually reset trying to get this shiny Pengu. Hopefully we don't have to. It'd be great if we did it and got it. Almost there. Maybe. No shiny. Okay, so that's where we're gonna end it for now. We'll try again here in a little bit. I'm gonna take a quick break, try to get something to eat, and I will see you guys later this evening or tomorrow.